I know you've both just written a book. What can we expect to find when we're opening the book? What can we read about?
Gosh, there's I think 12 chapters.
13.
13 chapters with a whole bunch of online resources that come with that as well. I mean, we go through the history, we go through a whole range of practical how to working with plants, with animals,
with tools, with the elements.
And then we also really look at the theory and look at this idea of nature pedagogy and the models that underpin it. And we talk about mental health because it's a great
talk a lot about mental health and behaviour.
And
strategies for working with the behaviours that are being presented to us now, and the impacts of things like ACEs, adverse childhood experiences.
And hopeful. We are hopeful.
Yeah.
I mean, we understand there's a lot of really challenging situations in lives all the time, but we are hopeful. So I hope that it is a hopeful book that empowers people to make those first steps.
And there is quite a lot about play all the way through, really.
Absolutely.
Just the theories of play and the play processes and how we as practitioners interact with those.
And accessible, I hope. I mean, that's what we don't want it to be academic. It's referenced, but it isn't supposed to be that you kind of read it and go, what does that mean? We're hoping it makes sense.
I mean, a lot of people have said, who've read it, said, well, this is like a manual. You've just included everything in here, and it's made us want to dive deeper into certain topics. Because obviously, in one book, it could have been 4 times longer. It started off twice as long as it was. We had to cut it right back.
But that's wonderful. One, that it's accessible, but something you touched on there, that practitioners and teachers and settings can feel empowered.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. That we want to open those doors for people to try
it.
So